Hey Redemption Gateway, welcome to part 4 of our 5-part series on suffering in these daily doses. It was a number of years ago. I wasn't married yet, but I was leaving work and I thought, I'm going to go back to my parents' house, maybe surprise them. That I showed up to my parents' house, came to the front door, no one was home. I thought, I'll just sit on the couch for a bit, they should be home soon. But then I looked around and I saw that the back door was open and I was kind of confused by it, but then I looked close and actually the door frame had been busted off, and I looked at the ground and there's splinters of wood. The deadbolt had been ripped from its hinge, and I thought, oh, they've been robbed, or we've been robbed. And so me being youthful and dumb, I started going through the house trying to see if there's anybody in the house. I should have gone outside, called the police, but I thought, I don't have any weapons or things to protect myself with. I'll just go through this house. But that, they'd stolen some of my mom's jewelry, they'd stolen some other things, and they kind of made it out of there as it was. But the psychological effect of the robbery is probably more painful than the robbery itself. Stuff is just stuff, but this feeling of my space has been violated. They came in, so there's this violation of space, violation of sacredness. All types of assault create these types of psychological traumatizing experiences. You're going it's hard for me to even feel safe in this place because this place has been violated. This is one of the things that suffering is like. Suffering is like a thief. We feel like our bodily sanctity, our bodily self-sovereignty has been violated. When people have open heart surgery, there's the psychological healing process can oftentimes be similar to people who have been sexually assaulted. My body has been violated. Someone's gone in it, and I don't want them in it. But it's also true just in terms of our psychological space, that suffering has this creates this feeling of violation, that someone or something has made it through what I thought were my defense mechanisms, and now I'm here being disoriented by the fact that I have to be reoriented. And this is part of the pain of suffering, is not just the physical pain, but it's actually the psychological pain that comes from trying to make sense of, how is this happening to me? I thought this only happened to other people. And so as we consider the way that suffering comes in, invades, disorients, and sometimes leaves, we need to recognize that there is a rehabituation psychologically that happens when we suffer that takes a lot of time. And this process of lament, how could God allow this? Why would he allow this? What is God doing? That can't really be shortchanged. It can't be sped up. But there is just like when you break your leg and suffer in that way, you have to go to this physical therapy process of relearning how to walk. So also the psychological effect of physical suffering sometimes takes a long time. And so that true resilience is actually built by doing that type of work, not just avoiding it. And so suffering is like a thief. Redemption Gateway, when it comes for you, which it will, we will feel violated. And the question is, who will we turn to? What will we do when that feeling of violation overtakes us? I'll see you tomorrow for the last part of our series on suffering.